Doctor, my dog is 2 months old. Has it been vaccinated yet? And what diseases does it need to be vaccinated against? I saw on the internet that there are so many types of vaccines that I don't know which one is good. Can you advise me? Thank you.
Okay, this is a very common problem that I receive from many customers related to the issue of vaccination for pets. In today's video, I will help you answer questions related to the issue of vaccination for pets, including what diseases do puppies need to be vaccinated against in the first year? Second, there are two popular vaccines on the market, the 5-disease vaccine and the 7-disease vaccine. What diseases do they include? And third, among the many vaccine brands on the market, which vaccine brand should you choose? And now, let's get into the content of the video. First, I will introduce to you the diseases that puppies need to be vaccinated against in the first year, as well as some characteristics of that disease that you should know. And now let's come to the first disease. Disease number 1, rabies. This is an extremely dangerous disease and can be transmitted to humans. If a person is bitten by a rabid dog and does not have time to get vaccinated, they will certainly die. This is a disease that all dogs must be vaccinated against according to veterinary law. Symptoms of rabies. If a dog has rabies, it may have a drooping jaw, drooling, barking randomly, fear of wind, fear of water, and may attack people and other animals for no reason. If a rabid dog bites, the wound will be infected with the virus from the saliva of the rabid dog, and if you have been attacked by a suspected rabid dog, quickly wash the bite with soap and go to the nearest medical center for support.
Disease number 2, infectious enteritis caused by parvovirus. This is an extremely common disease in dogs under 1 year old and causes an extremely high mortality rate if not treated promptly. The disease will cause your dog to vomit, have diarrhea, stop eating, and the stool is often black or bloody and has a fishy smell. The disease will be very dangerous if you have many puppies at home and are not vaccinated, because this disease has a very high rate of spread and can spread to the whole group.
Disease number 3, Curare. This is an extremely common disease similar to parvovirus. The disease causes an extremely high mortality rate for pets even when treated. When pets get this disease, they will have symptoms of high fever, cough, difficulty breathing, vomiting, diarrhea, stop eating, and the stool is often black like coffee. Sometimes, some pets will have symptoms in the nervous system such as excessive lip smacking, like chewing gum, convulsions. And if your pet has neurological symptoms, the mortality rate is very high, almost impossible to cure. And if you are lucky enough to survive, it will also leave neurological sequelae. Disease number 4, infectious hepatitis. This is not a very common disease in pets, but it is extremely dangerous because in its acute form, it can cause pets to die quickly, within 2 to 3 hours, or even die without any symptoms. In the acute form, the disease will progress within 4 to 7 days, causing pets to have high fevers, vomiting, diarrhea, and loss of appetite. Some pets will have severe abdominal pain due to liver swelling. Some other pets will have symptoms of jaundice in corneal peeling. If your pet is lucky enough to survive this disease, it will also have corneal damage for a while or permanently. Disease number 5, leptospirosis. This is a disease caused by Leptospira bacteria. This disease can be transmitted to humans. The most common damage to pets is acute kidney damage. Some pets will have vomiting, diarrhea, coma, or abdominal pain. Some others will have symptoms of polyuria, oliguria, or hematuria. Sometimes this disease will be combined with acute liver damage, leading to jaundice and subcutaneous bleeding in dogs. Disease number 6, corona disease. This disease is caused by the coronavirus. The disease is only specific to dogs, cannot be transmitted to humans, and the disease is not related to COVID-19. The disease will cause pets to vomit, have diarrhea, and stop eating. The symptoms are quite similar to parvovirus, but the spread and danger are not as severe as parvovirus. Disease number 7, parainfluenza. This is a disease caused by a virus. The disease will cause pets to have a dry cough, so it is not a very dangerous disease. However, the recovery speed of this disease depends a lot on the resistance of the pet. Some of you can recover without treatment within a few days, but some others will have a persistent cough for a very long time, even with treatment. The disease can also combine with some other bacteria and viruses in the respiratory tract and lead to kennel cough. I have just shared with you the diseases that you need to vaccinate your puppy against in the first year, according to the standards of the Small Animal Veterinary Association. And now I will answer the question, what diseases are in the 7-disease vaccine and the 5-disease vaccine? The 7-disease vaccine contains antigens to help your dog fight the following pathogens. The first is parvo, the second is care, the third is parainfluenza, the fourth is infectious hepatitis, the fifth is corona, the sixth and seventh are 2 strains of leptospira, canicola and ectohemorrhagia. The 5-disease vaccine has 2 fewer diseases than the 7-disease vaccine, which are corona and leptospira. Some of you have asked me if the 7-disease vaccine includes rabies vaccine. But as I answered above, the 7-disease vaccine does not include rabies. Therefore, your dog needs to be vaccinated against rabies after completing 3 basic infectious vaccines, which are 1. 5-disease vaccine and 2. 7-disease vaccines. After completing these 3 shots, we will start vaccinating the dog against rabies. And every year, we will get a booster shot for rabies. Some of you ask me which vaccine brand to choose with so many vaccine brands on the market. I would like to answer that the vaccine brands that have been tested and licensed for circulation in the U.S. have all been proven for quality and safety. Therefore, you can completely rest assured to use them. However, my advice is that if you give your dog the first shot with a vaccine brand, you should also use the same vaccine brand for the following shots to ensure the highest effectiveness. That's all I want to share in today's video. If you find this video useful, please like and share the video. In the next video, I will share with everyone the details of the vaccination schedule for pets. And to not miss this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and goodbye to all of you.
Thank you for visiting. We'll see you next time. Oh!